the gifts continue. If you've been following along, a couple of weeks ago, a guy called Miguel, who lives in California, around the LA, the Los Angeles area, he sent me a package, and he's a subscriber on my YouTube channel. He follows me on Instagram. He sent me a package a couple of weeks ago, which I opened. You can watch that elsewhere on this channel. He sent 6 records. It's unbelievable. Now, around that same time, I think maybe 2 weeks after he sent that, a friend of mine, a guy called Paul, who also lives, actually he lives in Hollywood. Paul lives in Hollywood. He also sent me a message saying, hey, give me your address. I have something I want to send you. So I sent him my address, and people like to say, lo and behold. Well, I won't say that, but I will say, look at this. This arrived today. I've blotted out my my address so I don't get any more gag gifts like the drips and dribbles thing that Mike Pratt, no, Damien thinks that it was a gag gift. I don't think so, but I got men's diapers from Amazon last week. So I got this package today from Paul in Hollywood. Now, and I'm going to open that. This is quite different. I actually know Paul in real life, and the way that we met is, I think, very interesting, and I'm going to tell this story right now. His name is Pablo. He's Mexican, or I guess now Mexican-American. He's lived in the United States for quite some time now. 20 years maybe, I don't know. And where can I start with this story? This goes back a long, long way, maybe to the early 2000s. Where to begin with this? I'll start here. I think in 2016 or 2017, I was at, and I'm kind of going to go back and forth with the timeline here for full dramatic story effect. I was at El Chopo, 2016 or 2017, with Lilia. At the time, she was my wife. Now she's my ex-wife, and we're going back to El Chopo tomorrow, Lilia and I. I guess there will be a video of that by the time you see this. El Chopo, maybe other video will be up. Anyway, so we were at El Chopo 2016, 2017, and I was walking doing a video, and this is on the video. A guy stopped me and said, hey, I know you. I know, he was American, I guess. He spoke perfect English. And he said, hey, I know you. I've watched your videos on YouTube. I follow your channel. And I said, ah, cool. And I talked to him for a couple of minutes. His name was Tony. So I asked him, I said, so what are you doing in Mexico City? Did you come here just to El Chopo, or have you been here before? Is this your first time? And he said, no, I'm playing in, this must have been, there are 2 big festivals in Mexico City. One is Corona Capital in November, and the other one is Vive Latino, which is in March. So he told me, my band is playing in this big festival, Vive Latino. I thought, oh, cool, what's your band name? And he told me the name of the band, which I'd never heard before. It was Sergio Arau y los Heavy Mex. And I said, what is it? And he told me again, Sergio Arau y los Heavy Mex. And I said, I've never heard of it before, but I hope you have a good show at Vive Latino. I assume it was Vive Latino. And thanks for watching the channel. And cool, that was very cool. This was captured on camera. And so sometime later, like that same day, maybe 10 minutes later, maybe an hour later, Lily and I were walking through El Chopo, and we saw a guy, and Lily said, oh my God, I know that guy. I went to school with him. I was like, I don't know if she said she was friends with him or she knew him, but she said, that's Paul or Pablo. He was in my class in university. This was around, I guess, 2000 or 2001. And she said, wow, I haven't seen him for ages. I want to go talk to him. I want to say hello. Now, this is where I'm not sure where the story should go. All right, so let's go. So we went and we talked to this guy, Paul, and she introduced me to him. I said hello. We talked for a couple minutes. A couple of weird things. He was also in this same band as Tony that I had met sometime earlier, Sergio Arau y los Heavy Mex. And we're like, wow, this is unbelievable that I met this guy from your band. He knew me, and now we're meeting you because my wife knew you from university. Like, I guess at that point it had been 15 years earlier, 16 years earlier, I don't know. And so, wow, this is incredible that we met like this and we're all meeting at El Chopo and everybody kind of knows each other through mutual friends or from a long time ago. Now, to go back, I had known about this guy because Lily had mentioned him quite a few times, like just in conversation, like, yeah, this guy I knew in university. He moved to the U.S. and now he plays in a band. And this guy I knew in university, you would like him because he likes the same music as you. He's a metal guy. And she had mentioned all of these things to me. And I think it was only after she told me, she said, this guy Paul that you just met, that was the guy that I've mentioned to you all these times. I said, oh man, this is incredible, amazing coincidence. And then so Paul and I became friends on Facebook and social media, things like that. And we text each other somewhat regularly. Just always about music stuff. He loves Kiss like I do. The only problem with this guy, Paul, is he loves The Elder, which really brings my opinion of him down, to be honest. If you like that album, there's something going on up here that's just not quite right. So now it turns out that what I didn't know, I guess I learned after, once I became friends with him on social media, I guess he's more known for playing in a band called Rusty Eye, which is a great name for a band. I love that name. He plays in Rusty Eye, who I'd never heard of before. And I guess his stage name is Mr. Rust. And I think that's his name on social media. I don't think I'm giving anything away, and I guess if I am, it's too late at this point. But I guess he's somewhat of a public figure. And still now, I have never listened to Rusty Eye, and do you know why? Because I've had this problem or this situation many times over the years. I have a friend or some friends or somebody I know who plays in a band, and I don't want to listen to the band in case I think the band sucks. And and sometimes I'm really good at lying. Sometimes I'm not. And I think, what if the band sucks? And then I have to, if they ask, hey, so did you listen to my band? Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I want to avoid that. So I intentionally don't listen to. Now I have known guys in bands who I later became friends with, but this is different. This time I knew him first and then discovered he was in a band. So I still have never heard Rusty Eye, but they are, I guess, like a metal band of some kind. I'm not sure what style, but they are a metal band, and Rusty Eye is a great name. And I learned after that, I guess, Sergio Arau y los Heavy Mechs was basically this guy called Sergio Arau, who's apparently quite famous. He's a movie director, kind of an older guy. A film director and a musician maybe, and Rusty Eye, I guess, is basically his backup band in what he calls Sergio Arau y los Heavy Mechs. So there's that whole story. So that's how I ended up knowing Paul. So we have met once in real life, and what a super, super nice guy. In addition to him sending me this package, and look at this, by the way, the guy spent $70 US on shipping. I don't know what I would spend $70 on, but it wouldn't be shipping, that's for sure. What a prince of a guy, just unbelievable. And a couple of weeks ago, Lily and I were driving down to the river. We were going to go swimming down the river. This was on a Sunday a couple of weeks ago. And I had been texting with Paul the night before, or 2 days before or something. And so Lily and I were driving. I said, oh, hey, I was texting with Paul the other day. And she said, oh, cool. And I said, what if that guy, if he still lived in Mexico, I could see being friends with him. I would go to El Chopo with him. We would meet up at concerts, go out for lunch. I think we have a lot in common musically, and I think in terms of maybe our senses of humor and things that we like, I think I could be really good friends with Paul. If I can say that with a staunch, unblemished record of heterosexuality. So she said, oh, that's cool. And he had told me about, now I won't say too much about this because I think this is a secret. He had told me about a project that he's been working on for like a year. He studied graphic design. He and Lily, my wife, my ex-wife, studied graphic design. So Paul has been working on something that he told me about that sounds really cool. That's going to be coming, I can't remember when he said, but he said it looks like it's just finally starting to take shape, that I think will be very cool. So, I don't know, who's going to listen to me, but pay attention, watch for that. So when I told her about this, she said, yeah, I can see that. He was always very creative, super creative guy. She said, and when I said, that I could see myself being friends with him if he lived here, she said, yeah, he was always a very, very nice guy, very well spoken, came from a good family, very, very nice, polite guy. And I think, yeah, that's how I see him. He just seems, you get this idea of people, even though I only met him in person once, just his persona just seems like a nice guy. And a cool thing about Paul also, he got married by Dee Snider. Yes, that's right. Dee Snider officiated, he and his wife Teresa, he officiated their wedding. And they had a baby less than a year ago, maybe 8 or 9 months ago, a rusty baby, I guess. And but yeah, he and his wife got married by Dee Snider in LA, Hollywood or something. That wedding is on YouTube. I watched the whole thing. That's pretty cool. So anyway, so Paul sent me this. Now I'm going to open it right now. I have no idea what it is. Now he told me when Miguel sent me these records a couple of weeks ago, I posted a picture of it on social media. It was on Facebook or Instagram. And Paul, Mr. Russ, commented. He said, "Wow, so a lot of people from California are sending you vinyl." It's 2 people, but kind of a joke. So I guess I was like, no, don't tell me what it is. Okay, you let it slip that it's vinyl, but I don't want to know what it is. I want to be surprised. So I have no idea what this is. I assume it's vinyl because he made this comment. But, and I made sure to not look at the contents here. But it's kind of strange. It feels heavy, but just the way it doesn't. If it is vinyl, if it's records, there are a lot of them because this is pretty heavy. But it feels odd. All the weight, it's heavy on this end, so I guess this end is a little bit lighter. You can see when I hold it like that, it slopes down. So it seems like it's this part. There's something here. Maybe there's like a record here. I don't know, but I'm about to find out right now. I'm very, very excited about this. More intrigued than excited. And really, before I do this, I want to say thank you to Paul and to Miguel also. When Paul sent me the tracking, he said, "Hey, I sent this thing to you. Here's the tracking." And I said, seriously, like honestly, it feels so hollow and shallow to say thank you and that I appreciate it. I mean, I really, really do, but I truly do appreciate it. To me, it's amazing that he, Paul, and Miguel, that people that, are just sending me things for no reason. So I said, really, really, man, I can't thank you enough. I said, whatever it is, I don't care if it's a plastic keychain. I truly appreciate the thought. People say it's the thought that counts. And now that is true. There are some people, I've received gifts before, like something that somebody bought you, it's your birthday or Teacher's Day or something like that, and somebody clearly just bought you something on the way to me. They stopped at the convenience store at 7-Eleven, they bought you something, or they had something in their house and they regifted it. And I've had this before where I've said to Lilia, look at this gift, and I'm not, is it looking a gift horse in the mouth? Whatever the hell that means. People say that. And I'm not like being, dismissive, and Lily said, yeah, but it's the thought that counts. And I say, yeah, that's right, but there was no thought to this. If you just stop at Oxo or 7-Eleven and buy me a chocolate bar and say, Happy Teacher's Day, okay, I'll eat the chocolate bar, but there was no thought. But this truly is, I don't know if that came out right. This truly is very, very thoughtful, no matter what it is. And I said, really, really, I can't thank you enough. Like, it's so nice, so generous, and whatever. I don't want to use a cliche like to say that it's humbling or it's whatever, but it honestly, it makes me feel just, it's not like free stuff. A little bit. It's just that it's so nice that somebody thinks of me. Again, it really is the thought that counts. So I sent Paul a message saying, really, I can't say thank you enough. He said, no, really. He said, I just wanted to do something or to send you something for all of the, now this is him saying it, these are not my words. He said, for all of the, the entertainment you've given me, I guess on videos and whatever. So Really, honestly, I can't say enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Paul. Whatever it is that I'm about to unbox. And I don't even know what the title of this video is going to be. I don't know if this is going to be an album. I want to talk about this album. I really have no idea. This might be I don't know, but I'll see. So let me open the knife. And now something else. When I got this today, I sent him a message saying, "Hey man, I got the package, cool." And he said, now this is kind of intriguing. He said, "I hope it wasn't tampered with." He said, "I won't tell you why I say that or what I mean because it will spoil the surprise." But he did say, "I hope it wasn't tampered with." So there's something mysterious here. All right. So I'm going to slice it open here. And I hope I'm not cutting anything valuable. I think that's what doctors say when they slice people. Oh. All right, I see he's got some air, they call it airspace, I guess. Like packing bubbles, but these things, all right. Okay. Oops, I got more tape here. Oh, all right, I think it's open. How can I do this? All right. Ooh, I see this is something, this is not a record. I don't know what this is. It's some kind of cube, something cube-shaped. And it's wrapped in bubble wrap and in brown craft paper. Hey, look at this. He sent, I don't know what else, but I see here some, let me put that there, some Rusty Eye propaganda. Look at this. This is his band. Wow, big time. Look at that. I'll have to listen to this band. I hope I like them because I don't want to tell Paul that I don't like your band. All right, so a couple of stickers here. I guess that's a little bonus thing. Oh, a lot of stickers here. All right, a couple of skull stickers. And Rusty Eye. There's that's what Paul looks like right there. Oh, and that's Tony. There's Tony with the dreadlocks. All right. And another Rusty Eye sticker. Very cool merch. He had a product. Rusty Eye seems, maybe that's Paul because he's, I'm probably too close. Maybe because he was a graphic design guy. Maybe that's why he does stuff like this. I've seen before that his band did something cool. Rusty Eye. All right, let me see what else is here. All right, this is an eBay. This is obviously a record. Now, this came from eBay. All right, so this was sent to Paul in Hollywood from a guy in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Let me make sure there's nothing else in here. No, okay, so before I get to this, I'm very intrigued about this. That's very mysterious. This is obviously a record. Oh, it's a couple of records. Ha, ha, ha. All right, I'm definitely going to be listening to Rusty Eye now. Wow, look at this. Hey, Rusty Eye. All right, Possessor. This is the sticker, right? Yes. So this is all making sense now. Cool. This is from and here's the Rusty Eye skull is here. Okay, this is all making sense. This album came out in 2009. There's the back of it. All right, and here's more Rusty Eye. Okay, there's the other sticker. So there's the sticker, and here's the record called Dissecting Shadows. And I would guess, maybe should I assume that Paul designed this himself, being that he's a graphic designer? This is new, relatively new. This came out in 2020. All right, and I should have known that it was Rusty Eye something. This is, what is this? This is not a 7-inch. What do they call these? Is this a 10-inch? This is an EP, it looks like, or a single 5 songs. I guess that's an EP, or maxi single, I think they used to call them. This is called Rust and Roll Over Again. That's a little nod to Kiss, obviously. And this came out in 2019. All right, so cool. My record collection is really growing. That's very, very cool. I'm gonna have to. I had no idea that they had such a wide discography. I know this is 3 things. I assume they have more. Oh, very, very cool. It's just cool without even listening to it. I'm happy to have these. Again, very, very thoughtful. All right, so now I can put that away. Now I have no idea what this is. And I'm not sure what he meant by tampering, but he said he hopes it wasn't tampered with. I assume he means this and not the rest. Oh my God, look at this. Everything is Rusty Eye. Look at this. Rusty Eye tape. These guys are better than Kiss and Iron Maiden when it comes to marketing. Oh, that's very cool packaging. I almost don't want to open it. Cleaned and sanitized. I'm not sure if that was something related to COVID or if it was just like a thing that Rusty Eye did. What could this be? The size? Is it CDs? Is it something the size of CDs? All right, I'm going to have to open this and find out. I don't want to ruin the tape. Who cares? It's tape. It's cool tape though. I won't look. Still not looking. I also don't want to rip anything. What is it? Can anybody see? Is it some kind of toy? I wish I'd kept this to take a picture of that tape. I'm still not looking. Is it some kind of Rusty Eye box set? All right, I saw it a little bit, but I still don't know what it is. All right, now from my peripheral vision, it looks something like this. This is what I see in my peripheral vision. All right. Okay, so it is Rusty Eye. No fucking way. Holy shit. I almost mentioned this a couple of minutes ago when I was talking about Paul. First of all, let me, I won't show what it is. I'll explain this. I almost mentioned this. This is, the coincidences with Paul are just amazing. A couple of minutes ago when I was saying that Paul was, very creative, and Lily has said that maybe it's him that designs these things. I remember he posted this on his social media, I don't know when it was, maybe 2 years ago. This is a Rusty Eye. This was a promotional item. A Rusty Eye portable boombox with a cassette tape of Dissecting Shadows. Look at this. There's the boombox. Oh my God! And there's the track listing of the cassettes. This is unbelievable. And I remember when he posted, I think I said that's like the coolest thing ever. I said I don't really care about tapes or boom boxes for that matter, but as far as promotional items go, that's a really, really cool idea. And maybe a Rusty Eye is a bigger deal than I thought. This must have cost a fortune to put together. Limited edition. I don't know how many it was limited to, but I have one and I'm very happy. Unbelievable. And there's another picture. Man, oh man. All right, now I want to open it. Before I open it, I want to go take it outside and take a picture in its proper packaging for my own records. And I'm going to come right back and show the contents. All right, before I open it, I thought of another coincidence. There's a guy, I just remember this when I was taking pictures of this. Paul and I have another mutual friend. This guy's name is Roberto de la Peña, who lives in Mexico City. He's from Mexico City. I know him through a great band called Cardiel, whose big logo I have tattooed on my leg. I've seen them live 33 times. I think I've seen them in 4 or 5 states in Mexico. And I know Rob through Cardiel because he's friends with them. And maybe six months ago or a year ago, I saw on one of their social media, I don't know if it was Rob's or Paul's, they were together in LA. I guess Rob was visiting something in LA, and I had no idea that they were friends. And I said, holy shit, you guys know each other? And he said, yeah. He said, we were out last night. We were talking about you because they know that I know both of them, and I didn't know that they knew each other. So I think that's pretty cool. And look at this, how cool this is. It plays USB, SD card, radio, and what's the other thing? Oh, the cassette tape, of course. This is very cool. This came out in 2020. Yeah. Oh, very cool. All right, let me, so I'll open this up gently. You almost don't want to open it up, but why have something if you're not going to open up and see it? All right. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, so there are some credits here. These are like record credits. Produced by Baron Mertland and Mauricio Garza. Mixed by Mauricio Garza, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, art direction by Mr. Rust. So yeah, I'm not surprised that it was him that did that. Wow, this is quite a lot of packaging. There's a letter here. This letter. All right, it says, hi, hope that you are keeping well during these times. I guess that was related to COVID. There's no date, but okay. We are working with the fierce Los Angeles-based, Mexico City-formed metal trio Rusty Eye on the release of their 6th studio album, Dissecting Shadows, out October 23rd. That would have been October 23rd, 2020, via Epoch Records with distribution via Blood Blast. Included in this package, you will find an advanced copy of the album on cassette, along with a custom boombox radio to listen on. Use this private QR code, which links to an advanced digital stream. Oh, it's on SoundCloud. Rusty Eye. Now I feel like I'm doing promotion for Rusty Eye. Maybe that was Paul's intention. This guy is really smart. He did go to university. Rusty Eye takes heavy metal storytelling to new heights of cinematic glory, passionately blending seemingly disparate styles into a unique mosaic, devoid of easy-to-spot seams. Theatrical epics and pissed-off rock and roll collide. Their distinct sound combines prog, thrash, punk, blackened death, and synthwave with a dash of grindhouse grime that defies stereotypical genre classifications, so we call it rust and roll. Might you consider speaking with the trio for a feature and or review? For more information, blah blah blah. Very cool. Thanks for considering and enjoying. So they sent these things out to. I'm not sure who would have got the original ones back. I'm not sure who would have got the original ones back in 2020, but I guess Paul had an extra one. Oh, now, whoa, hold on. There's more propaganda. So 6 albums they have. Wow, Rusty Eye is much bigger than I thought. Okay, how to, in case people need instructions on how to use a boombox. I guess they don't call them ghetto blasters anymore. Maybe that's, they've gone woke. Everything is woke. Damn wokeness. Florida is where woke goes to die, is what I've heard. It used to be called the Ghetto Blaster. All right. Plug into wall outlet, select tape function, insert cassette tape, press play, or to go portable, use 4D batteries to go portable. All right. It's like deodorant instructions. You know, there are actually instructions on deodorant and toothpaste and stuff like that. More paperwork. Oh, this is like a press release. I'm not going to read this whole thing, at least not on video. I will read it as soon as I finish this video. Oh, this has me very... I guess this is the point of things like this, hype. And there's... Oh, very cool. What a nice, cute little thing that is. A cassette tape. Look at that. Let's see what the tape looks like. Is this going to be my new thing now? I'm going to start buying tapes. There it is. God, I haven't felt a cassette tape in 20 years. Very cool. Maybe more. There's no way I'm going to get everything back inside. That's almost why I don't want to take it out. Oh my God, it even has the Rusty Eye sticker. You know, I guess they just got a regular boombox and then put their logo and stuff on it. Very cool. Very, very cool. I thought so at the time. Wow, this is excellent. I'm thrilled with this. This is just so cool. All right, and let me put that there. So that's what that is. Wow, I'm blown away. This is just incredible. So I got this boombox with a cassette, 3 records here, some nice propaganda paper, and hopefully a good friend. I mean this seriously. I wish that I could really go out with hang out with Mr. Rust and his wife Teresa and Tony and Rob de la Peña and everybody. Very, very nice to have friends and people that think of you. Honestly, I'm very, very. I really don't know what else to say. I'm very, very happy about this. It's a very nice feeling that Paul has given me. I feel like I have so much to say, but I don't know what else to say. Oh, and the stickers too. Yeah, lots of stickers. And good promotional guy. Look at this free promotion. As many as dozens of people will watch this. All right, two each of these stickers. Very cool. I don't know what else to say. And I really want to go to, Paul and I talk often about El Chopo. I, tell him what I found there. He, like me, he really likes the literally translated from English to Spanish song titles on the Mexican pressings, the old ones of these records. Like on Kiss Alive, there was Ella was she, and Rock and Roll Night was it Rock and Roll Todo la Noche, something like that, and Parásito for Parasite, and Estación de los Bomberos, I think, was Firehouse. Very funny. Paul always appreciates that. I post a lot of those, or I post some of those every time I go to El Chopo. Maybe tomorrow I will too. From this video, it was yesterday in real life, but you'll find it anyway. So very cool. I feel like I owe it to Paul to say thank you again and again and again, but I don't know. I got to end it at some time. So one more last time, really, Paul. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is very, very generous. Honestly, I don't want to sound cliche, but I don't know what I did to deserve this. But it is not just a cliche to say that I appreciate it. I truly, truly do appreciate it. I treasure it. I keep stuff like this. There's a lot of stuff that I've had for a long, long time. Cards and letters, things like that. So that's it. That was a big, big unboxing. And I guess now I have more material for I want to talk about this album. I've got 2 full lengths and an EP that I can do. I'll have to sit down and listen to these and take notes before I can really talk about them. So just fantastic. This is a good way for me to finish my day. It's afternoon. I'm not finishing my day, but it's just nice to do this. So again, Paul, thank you very much, and thank to anybody who watches it. And maybe you should listen to Mr. Rust and or a rusty eye. And don't know what else to say. That's all. See ya.